Welcome back to our channel, the channel for the latest news and untold stories about Catherine, Princess of Wales, and her royal family. Today, we bring you breaking news. Fans in tear to Catherine's heartbreaking decision amid cancer diagnosis shocked Charlotte. The news of Princess Catherine's cancer diagnosis shocked everyone. This included royal specialists and pundits, as well as royal admirers and the general public. Nevertheless, despite the fact that everyone has been shocked by the news, those who are closest to the princess must be having an extremely difficult time accepting the prognosis that she has received. The most challenging aspect is having conversations with their children. In a departure from the customary practice, Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis are spending their Easter vacation at the family's comfortable rural house. The Prince and Princess of Wales reportedly took their children to Norfolk for a restful time during the school breaks. According to information from insider source, Princess Catherine decided to have an open discussion about her health with Princess Charlotte. Princess Charlotte was overwhelmed with shock and despair as her mother, Princess Catherine, broke the heartbreaking news of her mom's cancer diagnosis. This information was disclosed by a close friend of Princess Catherine. Charlotte was taken aback, but she quickly regained her composure when Princess Catherine informed her of the kind of cancer she carries and that the medical processes for her are proceeding normally. There was a spark of power and resolve that Charlotte discovered. She was well aware that she needed to be courageous for her mom in order to serve as a rock of encouragement for her during this difficult period. Princess Charlotte is considered to be one of the most respectful and well-behaved children of the Prince and Princess of Wales at every royal occasion. She even assisted her parents in taking care of Prince Louis at the coronation of King Charles and the Christmas carol the previous year. Princess Charlotte reportedly arranged a spa day for her mother when she returned from London. This information comes from a newspaper. The latest news has undoubtedly obligated the entire family to engage in some challenging discussions, despite the fact that Princess Catherine's relatives are rallying around her to provide assistance. For example, Catherine's brother James Middleton posted a sweet, growing-up picture of his sister on the internet and guaranteed to be there for her during her recuperation process. Many speculated that Prince Catherine picked Friday, the 22nd of March, to announce the announcement to the world in a moving video declaration because it happened to be the day her three young children, Prince George, 10, Princess Charlotte, 8, and Prince Louis, 5, broke up from school for Easter break. This would allow them to avoid the public eye on their surprise family vacation without missing classes. The news of the diagnosis must be incredibly devastating to share with the youngsters. But the previous housekeeper of King Charles claims that, since Prince Louis remains young for his age, the announcement was probably sugar-coated for him. There was likely a challenging and unique discussion between the kids. When it came to Prince Louis, I imagine things were handled more delicately than when it came to George and Charlotte. Even though George and Charlotte likely received more specific information, the discussions nonetheless provided a positive twist to lessen the impact. It was probably a little more straightforward, but definitely kept positive, which is extremely vital because children who are older are able to comprehend greater things. The Prince and Princess of Wales are apparently educating Princess Charlotte based on their expectations that she is going to find an employment opportunity. This is part of their strategy for the years to come. In contrast to her brother Prince George, who is 10 years old, it is believed that their daughter, who is 8 years old, is unlikely to be regarded as a working member of the royal household as soon as she grows up. They are believed to be making preparations to prevent their child from becoming a full-time royal. According to a report that was published on Friday, from what I've come to perceive, the Prince and Princess of Wales desire Charlotte, who is 8 years old, to continue growing into an adult with the hope that she will soon have a job instead of continuing to become a full-time royal. The purported method seems to be in accordance with King Charles's ambitions to reduce the size of the monarchy as he has progressed further into his term as monarch. This will be accomplished by reducing the number of working royals who are compensated for their tasks. But experts continued by saying, from a personal standpoint, I would much rather witness an expanded royal family. If Charlotte is searching for a job in order to be a contributing member of the firm, she ought to be prepared to jump into the breach of confidence, if it is necessary, he stated, noting that he believed it would help make it possible for the firm to complete a lot more formal activities and meet more representatives of the community. Following the publication of his book Spare in January, the youngest member of the royal family, Prince Harry, who is 38 years old, expressed his concern that at least a single of his 3 kids may end up serving as a spare heir, much as he did. Despite the fact that William and I have been talking about it a few times and he has rendered it quite plain to me that his youngsters do not constitute my duty, I continue to experience a sense of obligation because I am aware of the fact that of all 3 of those children, no fewer than one of them will wind up being like me, the spare. Thank you for viewing the video. Regarding the manner in which the Prince and Princess of Wales communicate with Charlotte, what are your thoughts? Is it too soon to have a conversation? Please share your opinions with us, and for the time being, we will say our goodbyes.